when I was growing up. You know, I hear a lot of people laugh at, Under Armour's merchandise because they were like, yes, they still kind of dedicate heavily, like real heavy to fitness. I still see that. But at the end of the day, you guys got to understand that this guy, give this guy like 5 or 10 years for him to make something happen. Yeah, everything is coming together piece by piece, personally myself. But like I said, that's how it's going to work. Now, I asked somebody the other day, I said, if you was a rookie going into the NBA, and they ask you, who would you sign with? He said Nike. I wasn't surprised, and I'm not even mad at the fact that he said Nike, because truth be told, I would say Nike too. But when you think about the vision and when you think about the plan, you got to think about, I would sign with Under Armour. Think about it. Yes, Under Armour is a little rough around the edges. Under Armour is still trying to break into certain fields and certain genres, basically. They're trying to make everyday life clothes and all that stuff. But I would rock with Under Armour. I would support Under Armour, man. A lot of people keep saying like Under Armour ain't gonna never blow up and ain't gonna do nothing. Think about Nike versus Under Armour. Every player that you like in the league is signed under Nike. Durant, Kyrie, LeBron, hell, Serena Williams. All these people are signed under Nike. Who do you have under Armour that's really worth talking about? Tom Brady. Yeah, he just won a Super Bowl. Congratulations. But can you honestly say how long do you think Tom Brady had before he retires? Tom Brady's what, 40? You got The Rock. Really? The Rock? Like, I understand The Rock is a movie star. But, what really is The Rock going to bring to the table? Under Armour had a killer season. They had the NL, they had the NL MVP and Bryce Harper. They had the NFL MVP Cam Newton, and they had the NBA MVP and Steph Curry. Yes, Steph Curry is their biggest name, but at the same time, Steph Curry can't carry the whole load by himself. He can't carry the load by himself, so that's why a lot of people. And then on top of that, too, with Steph Curry, I do agree with people when they say that, but I don't know. I think that's one thing I would say personally, Mr. Plank, and I would say whoever's designing Steph Curry's shoes, or, you might need to hire a new person for your tennis shoe line. You know what I'm saying? That's who you need to bring. You need to start bringing in some legit people for tennis shoes. Because I ain't going to get me wrong. Steph Curry is a good player, amazing player. But whoever makes Steph Curry tennis shoes, boy, I think they deserve to be they need to be fired, or they need a pay cut. Because they just throw the shoes together and just be like, here you go. They look like some shoes that I would throw together on 2K and keep it moving. I'm dead serious, though. I'm dead serious. Like, but you got to understand, you got to respect where this man came from. Like, I'm dead serious. You guys respect from the basement to competing against Nike to even having stock on Wall Street. Y'all might not think that's nothing, but to me, this man has accomplished a lot. This man has accomplished a lot. And I think personally, myself, he's only going to get bigger as time go on. Yeah, Nike's going to forever be around. Nike been around for years. I'm not disrespecting Nike because I still wear Nike to this day. Always have, always will. But I'm going to also support the brother Plank, who's a hometown native and who's trying to get his vision off the ground. A lot of people, I know they're doing that to him. A lot of people shutting him out because they saying like, oh, his like Under Armour merchandise, that's so ugly and all that. Yes, give that man time. You know what I'm saying? when you see people, what was it, like 2017? When you see people in like 2025 or 2026, something like that, when you see these people start walking around wearing Under Armour, and you like, it's probably gonna be big then, I guarantee you people gonna be looking at you crazy like, boy, he was laughing. I remember when people was laughing at Under Armour. That joint was a joke. Now Under Armour, arguably probably it's number one. It's number one over Nike. You know what I'm saying? It's beating Nike. But that's all I gotta say though. It don't matter what you trying to do. And I tell somebody this all the time, man. I tell them all the time, like, listen, you want to design clothes. The little things are what count the most. Get you a sewing kit, you know what I'm saying? Get you some clothes, some shirts or whatever. Design it, do whatever you gotta do to it. You know what I'm saying? Have your friends rock them. Make a website, put it on there. Everybody's not gonna like it at first, but I promise you, that's where it all starts. That's where it all boils down to. And when you think about it and say, he was right. You know, I'm still focusing on this radio show. You know, I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm doing this. I'm giving y'all the quality over quantity. At the end of the day, it's about the money, but it ain't about the money. It's about how good the product is. This is my dream. Will I flip it into $1 one day? We're going to find out. But right now, this is my vision, this is my plan, and it's only getting bigger and bigger. I got a lot in store for you. I got a lot of new shows and new episodes in stores for y'all. But I'm just a radio guy. Y'all don't gotta listen to me. I'm just saying though. It's a lot of money out here to be made. All y'all gotta do is get up off that couch, get up on your grind. Y'all better know by now, man. Old Sir Falcon he does it. I'm out the door. You feel me, players? I'll holler at y'all next week. Funky does it.